Well, good morning, everyone. This is Michael Chitwood, and I'm coming to you live this morning from WNOO Radio right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we had so many requests last time for us to bring this to you live again that we decided to do it again this morning on our Monday morning broadcast. So if this will be a blessing to you, then you're welcome to invite someone. I know that you're busy working, but those of you that's not working, if you would like to be a part of our live broadcast here on WNOO Radio, it's only 15 minutes. We'd invite you to invite somebody to be a part of this broadcast today. I'm going to be speaking today, winners versus losers. Yesterday we had a winner, and yesterday we had a loser. So I'm going to be talking about winners and losers today, and I'd like for you to be a part of that today if you can. I think you'll find out that it will be very interesting, and I think it will be a blessing to you. So try to be a part of that if you can, and see if that won't be of a blessing to you. Here we have to kind of just make do because we're not set up for our Periscope, but I wanted to bring this to you because we had so many people last time that wanted to hear it again, and so you have an opportunity to invite somebody now and ask them to be a part of this broadcast. We're going live in about 2 or 3 minutes. We go live at 11 o'clock, so we've got about 2 minutes, and we would just ask you to pray for us today, that God would touch someone and bless them today and lift them and encourage them today. That's our whole desire, is to encourage someone. I also have the one and only today. She's very, very famous here in Chattanooga and around the world with gospel music. She is the number one, Willie McClendon. So she's going to be live with us today. So we're excited about this, and we hope that you will be a part of this today. And just help us to share this with someone if you can, because we've had so many people that wanted us to do this again like we did it last week. It's only 15 minutes. So it's kind of like a Monday morning inspiration, Monday morning motivation. There's Donna Thomas. I can see there's Ethel. There's Patricia Moore. By the way, I preached 5 messages yesterday, so people want to know, what do you do with your time? Well, it's just ministry all the time. So Debbie Booth, my executive broadcast director, is with me all the time, so I appreciate Debbie very much. And we have a lot. Donna Norquist, she was incredible yesterday. We had a great service yesterday. Donna Sue Ann Cizek, she did great at the jail yesterday, by the way. You should have heard her yesterday. Tanya Williams. We just had Caleb Bush was there yesterday at the jail with us. We had 3 services at the jail there. We had the women's pod, the men's pod, and then they put us in the workhouse this time. When we had the crowd just grew, we only took 50 manuals. We needed 75. So we had about 200 people there yesterday alone in the Bradley County Jail. So if you're interested, there's Robert. Hi, Robert. Good. Got Laura Bush. Caleb did a great job yesterday, Laura. I was very proud of him at the church and also at the jail. The people just loved him. He's got a real call on his life to do something great for God. So I'm expecting him to do something great for God. We're going to be going live here in just a minute. You'll hear it probably in just a few minutes. I'll put my headphones on, so y'all be sure to keep us posted. So glad that you're with us this morning, by the way. I just need to tell you that I love each and every one of you so much. I just get happy when I have my family around me, and you're my family. And so anytime I can have you guys around me, I'm just happy. So we're getting ready to go live this morning in just a minute. In fact, right now, just about. Here we go. They are now giving our introduction to Celebration Church.
Good morning, everyone. We want to take this opportunity to welcome you to Celebration Church, where we believe that you have the power and potential to change your life. Psalm 118 says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it." Lord, send prosperity now. Blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord. We want the abundant life and the blessings of the Lord upon you and your family. Now, we're going live into the Celebration Church and worship service. Let's worship today. Let's praise today. Let's rejoice today. For Jesus Christ is Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Well, good morning, everyone. This is Michael Chitwood. I'm coming to you live from WNOO Radio right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I want to welcome each and every one of you to our live broadcast. This is live. It's not pre-recorded. We're right here live at the WNOO studios. I'm coming to you on behalf of Celebration Church and all the great people there. And also, I have a special family of about, I guess it's several 100,000 people that are with us. It's my family on Periscope, so they're with us this morning too also, and they're watching in live, so we're broadcasting this live around the world for Periscope and Facebook. So if you have that and you're not on WNOO, then you can also enjoy that. So I want to thank my family on Periscope for being with us today. I want to talk to you today, and good morning to each and every one of you that's listening by way of radio. Good morning to you. May the Lord of the heavens bless you today like never before. We are shooting for something today that's going to be. Have you ever heard this saying before? And I need for those of you that's live on Periscope to give me your answer in written form, and those of you that's listening by radio, you may want to just shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Has anybody ever heard that before? Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. I want to talk to you today about the subject of winners versus losers. We had yesterday a winner and we had a loser. I can tell you now that losing does not feel good to anybody. I have had the privilege of sitting with some of the greats, Michael Jordan and Dwayne Wade. I represent Dwayne Wade's mother, who is a pastor in Chicago, and I can tell you that it's not nice. It doesn't feel good to be a loser. But I want to talk to you and tell you something that's keeping people from being a loser. I want to talk to you about fleas for just a minute. Anybody know what fleas are? Fleas are unique little creatures, I guess you should say, but flea trainers have observed a very predictable and I guess I could even say strange habit of fleas while training them. Can you believe that they're training fleas? Fleas are trained by putting them in a cardboard box, and on top of that box they put a lid where that they can't jump out. They hitting up against that lid as they bounce and try to get out over and over again. This is something that's constantly done over and over again. They're bouncing up against the top of that lid. As you watch them jump and hit the lid, something very interesting happens. The fleas continue to jump, but there's no longer jumping as high as they used to jump because they are hitting the top of that. I guess I could call it maybe the Excedrin headache, maybe what 1738 forces them to limit the height of their jump. See, when you take the lid off, the fleas continue to jump, but they will not jump out of the box. I don't know if anybody's listening to me today, but somebody, you've been in the box way too long. You need to jump out of that box and fulfill the dream that God has put in you. He put something in you, and He wants you to do it and to perform it. They keep jumping up against the lid of the box there. They won't jump any higher. See, they won't jump out of the box because they can't jump out of the box because the reason is simple. They have conditioned themselves to just jump so high. See, some of you have just limited yourself to jump so high in life. Once they have conditioned themselves to jump so high, that's all they can do. Many times people do the same things. They restrict themselves and never reach their potential, just like the fleas. They fail to jump higher, thinking that they are doing all they can do. I hope that someone hears that right now. Sometimes you think that you're doing all that you can do, but the truth be known, you haven't even touched your potential that God has placed in you. God has placed a potential inside of you, and that's found in the book of Ephesians, chapter 3, verse 20. It says, God can do anything. How many believe today that God can do anything? The God that we serve can do anything. If you believe that, just say yes to somebody right now. Say, my God can do anything. God can do anything. You know, He can do anything even more than you can imagine, guess, or request in your wildest dreams, according to Ephesians 3:20. Now, what's important about this is that an individual's biggest problem is reaching his or her dream is outside the forces. The greatest limitations facing all of us today are self-imposed by yourself. I've seen people that we've taken and made 1,026 millionaires now that most people would look at and say they would never be successful in life. But they had God, they were saved, had nothing to do with it. They were saved, they were on their way to heaven, but they were broke here on this earth. They were broke and disgusted, and they couldn't fulfill nothing for their family. They couldn't send their kids to a good school. And I kept asking them, why are you broke? That word broke is one of the worst words that you can ever put into your thought process. And they said, well, we just don't know what to do. See, some of you can see through at the end of that thing, but you can't know the steps to get there. I'm going to show you today the steps on how that you can get there. These things are self-imposed only by you, because God is not a respecter of persons. He wants everybody here to have the good life. Somebody tell me to dream high, dream high. Somebody say on the screen today, dream high. To you that's listening today, you need to say, I'm going to start dreaming higher. Always remember that you have within you the strength, you have the patience and the passion to reach for the stars and to change this world. I believe with all of my heart that there's something inside of you that's great and that you can be anything that you want to be. Now, when I come back, I'm getting ready to come back, but I want to take a commercial break here. When I come back, I'm going to share with you a very important secret about how to enter into the winner circle. I'll be right back. They're running a commercial right now. They're running the megamichael.com commercial. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, you can get megamichael.com now. A lot of things. Go and like our Facebook. Booth has just put up a very special page, Facebook and Twitter. If you get a chance, go like that. When I come back, I'm going to the winner circle. I'm going to put you in the winner circle. New England was not in the winner circle yesterday, but I'm going to put you in the winner circle. I'm going to show you now. Some of you've never heard this. You're getting ready to hear something great. Sure glad you're with me today. I'll do a better job when you're with me than when you're not. Dream high, like that. Dream high.
This is Sister Willie, and we're going right back to Minister Michael Chitwood.
Thank you, Sister Willie McClendon. We're so glad to be here live at WNOO Radio. I told you that I was going to put you in the winner's circle today, and that is this. Some people have a dream to go visit Disneyland. Some people want to go visit Disneyland. That's their biggest dream in life, is to go visit Disneyland. It's a success journey for them. Let me tell you something. Walt Disney did not have any desire to visit Disneyland. He wanted to build it. So you need to understand something that's depending on how big your dream is. I want to tell you today that those of you that's listening and those of you that's watching, the dream is very possible. Any dream that you can dream is possible. I mean, he's already told us. God has already told us that anything that the mind can conceive and believe, it's faith, is believing. We're believing in this. Unfortunately, there's many who can't see that dream. Some people can only see a dream in your sleep. Let me tell you something. The God that we serve, Jehovah Jireh, he has placed a dream inside of each and every one of you that's so big that you can accomplish those things that others say that you can't accomplish. You're always going to have haters in your life, and that's the people that you've got to kindly watch out for. But I'm telling you today, by the power of the living God, that you can be a dreamer and that you can be successful. Now, at Celebration Church, we had 5 services total yesterday, counting Bradley County Jail. But I want to tell you that God spoke to me, and there's many of you out there that have tremendous talents and gifts. And I don't want you to remain in a dormant or the loser circle where you can't use your gifts. See, we're building mega people at Celebration Church. Celebration Church, we have mega people. When you walk into there, in fact, I'm going to say this. One time they wrote about this, and it wasn't the truth, but this is what they said. I said, I don't want anybody coming to our church that has a poverty mentality. Now, I hope that you understood that. I didn't say that you couldn't come if you was broke. I said, I don't want anybody coming that's coming with a poverty mentality, because the God that we serve is Jehovah Jireh. He is the God that provides for us. He's not some Jehovah needy. We don't have a Jehovah needy. We have Jehovah Jireh. And I want you to know right now that you've got some gifts and talents out there that needs to place you into the winner's circle. Listen carefully. When you're into the winner's circle, you can depend on that dream. See, you can depend on your dream to take you to the winner's circle. Each one of you can have that dream unlocked. And I'm going to pray for you right now that God will unlock that dream. Somebody right now, somebody listening to me by way of radio, you have a dream that you've been wanting to do. Start a business, do something, maybe write a song, get a book. The biggest place where the dreams are at is the cemetery. Nobody's been able to write that song because they took it to the grave with them. There's a song, there's a book that you need to write. And Father, right now, we just come to you in the name of Jesus. And I declare to them right now, Father, that dream that's inside of them, that's locked up. They've got a dream inside of them, it's locked up. And God, I'm praying right now that the very existence of that dream will burst loose right now with the power of the living God. Every person that you put on this earth, God, they were not put here by accident. They were put here on purpose for them to accomplish something that was great, for you to be magnificent in their life. And I pray, God, right now, as they enter to the Creator's plan, it requires them to be very strong in their dreaming, strong in their faith. Believe in God, trust in God, because if He gave you the dream, He will make it happen. I'll tell you that right now. God is for you, not against you. I want you to know right now that we want to invite you to Celebration Church. We're there every Sunday at 10 o'clock, Thursday evenings at 6:30 with Pastor Jeffrey C. We want to invite you to come to Celebration Church because we have something. We're building mega people. I told them last Sunday, I said, I don't care about a big crowd right now. What I care about is building mega people. So we want to thank you for being with us today. I pray that the Lord will bless you and keep you. I pray that everything that you want, never settle for living another person's dream. Live your own dream. Until next time, this is Michael Chitwood here with the entire family with Periscope saying, God bless you, and I'll see you this Thursday back here on WNOO Radio. God bless you and have a beautiful day today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what. You made this broadcast incredible today. You made this broadcast where that it was so incredible that the phones are ringing off of the hook here. People are calling because people have a dream and they want to be successful with their dream. They don't want to be in the loser's corner. They don't want to be a loser. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm speaking to you right now, my family. Some of you haven't taken that journey to begin that dream yet. I'm telling you right now by the power of the living God. And I'm going to pray for you special off the air. We're off the air now. But I'm telling you now by the power of the living God that God can help you with that dream. He put it in you. God is not going to do something to let you fail, and he's certainly not going to do something to make you think that he failed. No, God doesn't fail. God has never failed you. He will never fail you. So every one of you right now that's watching right now by way of Periscope, this was a special broadcast. We're going to pray, and then that's going to be it. Father, in the name of Jesus, I come to you now for my family. God, this is my family. I know that others listen by way of Facebook and by radio, and we're on 150 radio stations today. But God, I'm coming to you right now, and I'm asking you right now to take the dream that's inside each precious person on this broadcast right now. And I'm asking you, Father, to take it, and I'm asking you to help that dream to come alive in them right now, where that nothing can stop them. No weapon formed against them will stop them against that dream. You said if you can believe it and have the faith that you can achieve it. And I believe right now that God is unlocking that dream for some. Listen, somebody right now, listen to me right now. Somebody right now, that dream that you've had is being unlocked. It's just like, listen, it's just like I took this big old key right here. I take this big old key right here, and it's just like you don't stick them in anymore. They're just automatic. It's like somebody's sticking the key into the lock, and they're unlocking that dream inside of you right now. That dream that's inside of you right now has just been unlocked. And if you will believe that, God will perform the dream that he gave you. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being with me today on this short broadcast. And if you like this, I'll keep doing this and bringing this to you on Mondays if you like it. If you don't, then I won't do it. But I thought I'd do it because I had so many people to ask for it. I'm right here live at WNOO Radio. God bless each and every one of you. Have a spectacular day, okay? Dream big this week. This week's going to be a great week for you. It's going to be a great week. You're going to have the best week you've ever had. Somebody's getting a promotion this week, I'm telling you. You're getting ready to think big. You're going to get ready to think big and do big things this week. I believe it. I believe it. You got to believe in yourself. One reason is because God believes in you and I believe in you. And on top of that, I love you. I love you with all of my heart. You've never had anybody to love you like I love you. This is Michael Chitwood. I'm coming to you live from the WNOO radio studios right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'll see y'all later. I love you.